experiment is preparation of ophthalmic ointment. First of all, we will see what is meant by ophthalmic formulations. Ophthalmic formulations are the sterile preparations which are instilled into the eye cavity. Say for example, eye drops, eye ointment, eye lotion, etc. In today's practical, I am going to prepare the eye ointment. So first of all, see what is meant by eye ointment. All of you know the ointment formulation. It is a viscous semi-solid formulation. In case of ophthalmic preparation, why we go for ointment instead of other liquid formulation? Because if we incorporate drug into the ointment, then it is possible to achieve the prolonged contact time of drug with the affected area because of its viscous nature. It consists of waxy materials. Then what happens? Formulation solid melts at body temperature, and after melting, drug get released into the lacrimal secretion, and after solubilization, it gives its effect. And therefore, ophthalmic ointments or eye ointments are preferable. Characteristics of eye ointments are: it should be non-irritant, it should be sterile one, it should have good consistency, etc. Then today we will prepare the chloramphenicol eye ointment. So first of all, we will see what is the role of chloramphenicol. All of you know chloramphenicol is an antibiotic, broad spectrum antibiotic, and in case of ophthalmic formulation, it is used in the bacterial conjunctivitis, acute as well as chronic bacterial conjunctivitis, and therefore chloramphenicol is used. Then concentration of chloramphenicol is 1%. Then how we can convert it into the ointment formulation? Therefore, there is a need to use the ointment basis. We are going to incorporate chloramphenicol with simple ointment base. First of all, we will see the formula of today's formulation. See here. First of all, we will prepare the ointment base. So 3 ingredients are required. White soft paraffin. See, instead of white soft paraffin, we are going to use yellow soft paraffin. Why yellow soft paraffin is preferred instead of white soft paraffin? Because white soft paraffin is prepared by bleaching of yellow soft paraffin, and therefore it may irritate to the eye, and therefore white soft paraffin is not generally used in, and instead of white soft paraffin, yellow soft paraffin is used. Next to that, wool fat, that is lanolin. Here 3 ingredients are used. Say for example, white soft paraffin, its consistency is very stiff. Then wool fat, then liquid paraffin. Why we are not using a single base, or why combined bases are used? To achieve a desired consistency. Say, in case of liquid paraffin, its consistency is liquid one. All of you know it acts as an emollient. In case of wool fat, is water absorbing base, and soft paraffin is a stiffening agent. And to achieve a proper consistency, instead of using a single base, we are going to combine these 3 type of ingredient in a desired quantity. See, according to this standard, yellow soft paraffin 80 gram, then lanolin 10 gram, liquid paraffin 10 gram. Total 100. These quantities are given for 100 grams of ointment. We can convert the quantity according to, or we are taking the quantity according to our need. Today we are preparing the 5 grams of ointment, and according to that we will calculate the quantities. Say for example, yellow soft paraffin 4 gram, wool fat, its quantity becomes 0.5 gram, liquid paraffin 0.5 gram, and this is about the base, and into this base we are incorporating the drug component, that is chloramphenicol. Its concentration is a 1%. These are the ingredients. First one is a yellow soft paraffin, next to that lanolin, liquid paraffin, and chloramphenicol. See, first of all we will prepare the ointment base. So yellow soft paraffin is taken into the porcelain dish. Next to that, lanolin is taken, and by melting, Now yellow soft paraffin and lanolin mixture is melted properly. Into that molten mass, liquid paraffin is added in weighed amount, measured amount. In this way, ointment base mixture is prepared. Then into that mixture, drug, that is chloramphenicol, is added and mixed thoroughly. Mass is melted at 70 degrees Celsius, and now with stirring, this blend is cooled. See, in this way, chloramphenicol is properly mixed, incorporated into the ointment base. Now it becomes semi-solid in nature. Then we will evaluate this formulation, and for evaluation we will see the parameters. See, appearance standard specification is pale yellow color. Why color is pale yellow? Because it includes, in formulation, yellow soft paraffin is included, and therefore yellowish shade is there. Then leakage test, it becomes no leakage. After filling, we will see that leakage test. Then pH of formulation, it is in between 6 to 8 or specifically 7.4. Then homogeneity, homogeneous and consistent. Texture becomes a smooth. Spreadability, easily spreadable. By application of a skin, we will judge the spreadability. Then we can judge the texture, homogeneity, and our observations compared with this standard specification, and we can compare our formulation whether it is comply the parameters or not. Now see the evaluation parameters. First one is a color. Color becomes a pale yellow. Next to that, pH. We will check the pH with the help of pH paper and compare the color. See, it is near about or in between 6 to 7. In between 6 to 7. Then formulation becomes a homogeneous, texture is a smooth, and spreadability is good also. Then we will see the filling of formulation into the container. See, this is a container. Collapsible tube is used. Then material is taken on the butter paper, and in this way butter paper is wrapped. Then it is filled into the container in this manner, and simply by squeezing all the material transfer into the container. See, now material is filled properly into the container. The next step is a sealing of tube. In this way, the bottom surface convert into the flat one and prepare the small folds. So, see, this is an first fold, then second fold, and after folding, by crimping, this is a crimping machine used to seal the collapsible tubes, and in this way tube get sealed properly. This container is used for regular storage of the semi-solid preparations, and for ophthalmic storage of ophthalmic ointments, the cap becomes elongated. Why it cap becomes elongated? Because easy installation into the eye cavity. Then prepare the suitable and attractive label, which consists of proper directions, use, and other parameters which are need to be right on the label. Thank you.